Hello, welcome back to episode 51 of our RogueTech career playthrough. We have just wrapped up the toughest battles and flare-up that we've done so far. It was a little costly for us. We lost Whitworth, we lost our AC-2 carrier. We've gotten several interesting parts. We purchased a Zukov to replace the AC-2 carrier for Pointer. Fared very well in the last battle. We put together a scimitar or two. We also purchased an artillery thumper that we have yet to test out. I do want to test that out soon. And then several of our mechs took some big hits. The Wolverine had to be pieced back together. It's going to be coming back in 24 days with a Gauss rifle. Both of our heavy mechs took real big hits in the second to last battle and are out for over 10 days each. So right now we have kind of a questionable setup as far as missions in this area go. We could take some decimated Marik company. Could take a defend base mission for Marik just to improve our reputation with them, because we just battered it into the ground. And we may do that. It's against the Capellans, so we want to keep our Capellan stuff up. A blackout in the Highlands. I really don't feel like running up and down the mountain again. Yeah, same mountain map with the road and everything. And we do want to test out our artillery guy. We could pound the Marik some more in this hill country. Only got time to load 400 tons. Okay, so it's any number of units up to 400 tons. We may actually, if we have the pilots, we may jump into that battle. So we've got Bang, he's got his warrior. Calamari does not have his mech ready. Foxtrot drives the APC for the Finrear. Goggles, aha, okay. Are we taking... What do we have the option here? Sensor lock and field command. I think we were going for field command for him. Or we have mobility expert and phantom. Yeah, I think he's gonna get field command. So we have two of those. And then we have Moonlight. He's driving the Cattle Master. Rose driving the Sand Devil. He's only driven it one time. We may put him in something else. T-Bone on the Commando. Texas in the Finrear. 1, 2. Yes, we may wait a day. Get some more. Maybe 2 days. Yeah. One more. Alright. So we can start our next thing. Do we take the second med bay? +1 medical point. 2 medics work side by side, mean work best to treat patients. Do we need, what's, our morale is steady. We might want to start boosting our morale up. Or do we keep going on the tonnage? We're not even close to our tonnage right now. This adds another vehicle slot. Or do you go for power? Tech and morale. Okay, so that gives us morale actually to go for power. And this reduces our upkeep. We're going to go with the upkeep cost reduction first. And then we'll go... Alright, so we've got... Beach, but we are going with piloting. We're going up to Berserker. So we save that, and we're going to take him up in his guts before we increase anything else for him.
Commander. Yes, Commander.
Frost. Do you need guts or piloting? You are taking... Oh, we want your resolve to generate faster for field command, so we're actually going to take guts.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Goggles, Moonlight, Pointer. We need some gunnery for you for your big tank. Or do we take guts? Coolant vent? No, you're in a tank. You're not overheating. And you're not meleeing, so we're going to go for the gunnery bonuses.
Training complete.
For Pointer.
Reporting.
Tank's doing well.
Waiting on you,
T-Bone,
Commander.
Texas. Alright. You are still in the Finra. Do we give you field command? So what are the gunnery bonuses? Left's heat generation, recoil, and jam chance, and +1 accuracy and clustering roll and called shot. You know, I think higher melee. Oh, you're driving a fitter. Yeah, I think we're gonna go tactics and give him field command as well.
Mech warrior training complete.
Just so as the Fenrir, he can be giving everybody else bonuses. I think that's a good idea. All right, you're in the scimitar, so you've already got bandit. Do we need to give you leadfoot to make you faster, or do we give you awareness? We give you leadfoot. Just make the already fast
Training confirmed, Commander.
hovercraft even faster. And then we've got vampire and the fire bee. Go ahead and give him more tactics.
Training complete.
Alright, who is flying the new flying artillery? Did we have somebody we wanted to do that with? I don't think so. I think we're going to go see if we can hire someone for a new flying artillery piece. Okay, we have Happy. Always smiles. Ex-military. There's -1 recoil. Space or reduced cost of upkeep of Argo upgrades. And he's commander and technician and dependable. Most of these don't matter too much. +1 mech deck is good. So he's on the top of our list.
Commander.
Lucky. That's actually Lucky is good for artillery, I think. Maybe spacer and criminal.
Need something.
And he's just a basic guy. All right, who's this?
I'm here.
Entry level corporate. Corporate manager. He's a merchant. 5% chance of 1,000 C-bills a day. Okay. For Psycho, I think we're gonna go with Happy. And Happy is going to fly around, happily raining destruction from
New mech warriors available.
the new artillery flyer that we have. All right, and so also we mentioned at the end of the last one, because of our what's it called, reputation with the Capellans being really high, and they now own this planet, we have really good items in the store. A Blue Jay, huh? Carries tag, tiny combat load of a single droppable Thumper shell. Oh, that's a nice one. We can buy 2 of those too. Alright, we're still not using those, but we've got a lot of UAVs in the old bin. Alright, and so we also have a lot of vehicles. Alright, something else. I was watching someone else's battle armor start playthrough, and I learned that some of these APCs, alright, so this one can't carry battle armor, but some of them have firing ports, which means you can load your battle armor into the APC and it can shoot out while it's driving around. So we could put the Fenrir in an APC and not have to worry about its speed because it's shooting out the sides or the whatever angle while the APC is running around. Which the danger is the APC gets destroyed, you lose the battle armor too. But the positive is you don't have to worry about the speed of the battle armor any longer. Alright, so we have the option of this Shrek. It's an ice engine, which is a problem. This triple AC5. Quite a few machine guns. And this SRM carrier, also ice engine. 10 SRM6s though, so that's what, 60 times 600 damage. But it's only got 240 armor. Very, high risk, high reward. if you can like sneak that up behind someone, you can just blow something to pieces with any sort of good accuracy. All right, but we're not going to spend the money there. We are going to come in here to the command center and take this scramble mission. Or, yep, let's black out. We don't want that one. All right, the scramble. All right, Marik is really going to hate us. We're moving from disliked to hated. But it's 2 skulls. We'll take this. Nah, you know what? We'll take 315 and almost a million sea bills. And we are going over to Lance B. We are bringing our Karnov Thumper transport with our new pilot, Happy. We're going to bring the Warrior with Bang. We are going to bring our Heavy Hover APC with Foxtrot, Lance B, Battle Armor Lance, throw Texas and the Fenrir. Come back over here to Lance A. We're going to go ahead and bring our B-string pilots, Moonlight, here in the, oh, whoops, sorry, not that, who T-Bone's the commando guy, right? Yeah, T-Bone in the commando. Vampires in the Firebee. Pointer, you come out. Cattlemaster, get in here. Moonlight taking the Cattlemaster. Do we take the, yeah, we take the Sand Devil in Lance B with him. Is that all our B team guys? I think it is. Oh, whoops. That's not what I meant to hit. Alright. So, we have Commando, Cattlemaster, Firebee, and the Dervish for fire support. We might want to bring... yeah, we'll take Tank out. And we'll bring, you know, yeah, swap the Cattlemaster to the back. And bring Beach Ball and his Swordsman for a frontliner to kind of ride herd on these guys. We're bringing 344 tons for a maximum 400-ton battle with a single skull into a 2-skull mission. So let's see how things go. The main point of this, grab a little cash and to test out our new artillery aircraft and see how it does in helping us out. Now, we are bringing a semi-unskilled pilot, but hopefully that won't be a problem, and we can still see how it goes. So it'd be really bad if we lost it on its first outing. That is just, you know, that's a bad feeling, but, you know, it's something that can happen, and it is a very, very lightly armored craft, so it's definitely a concern. But it's artillery, so we want to keep it at long range. And it's a VTOL, so we should be able to move away from our opponents and knock them out. One of the reasons I really was wanting to bring the Warrior as well is if the enemy does have their own aircraft, we can hopefully swing the Warrior in and distract them from trying to attack the VTOL. Decimated Marik Company preparing to leave. We've beaten these guys to shreds with the Capellans, and we're trying to finish this group off before they can get off planet. Maybe this will help out our Capellan allies in a future campaign. One thing I'm probably not going to do is another 3-skull flare-up anytime soon, because that was kind of costly for us. Alright, rain will help with heat sinking, which is good. Alright, we want to start a little ways back. Yeah, close to the edge of the map. Let's start a Fenrir right there in the middle. Something I did learn also from watching other channel on YouTube is you can hold down Alt when you're deploying to individually place units down to sort of avoid the scenario that we run into
Standing by.
of people being stuck. Alright, go ahead and mount up. Alright, there's our enemy. Vedette AC2. A Hetzer SRM. Alright, we want to hit him hard first. Hunter 3RA with an alarm 20 and a Skulker. There's 2 machine guns. Okay, very lightly armored. Pre-damaged. Yeah, all these guys are pre-damaged except for this Vedette. He's full health. A little right side damage to the Hetzer. And one of the SRM 6s has a crit on it. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and enable all his weapons. He's ready to go. It doesn't seem like a very... Aha! There's a support lance with a Cyclone. I was going to say, that doesn't seem like a very heavy lance.
Moving out.
I would expect a 2-skull mission to have more firepower, and
Receiving you.
there was more firepower.
Coordinates received.
The fire bee going through the woods. Oh, okay. Urban mech, dervish. You know? Cyclone, 2 urban mechs. 6 MRU. Alright, has an energy arm port. We actually would like a new dervish for Frost. He's got the old primitive dervish with a lot of upgrades. And we'd like one with more weapon hard points like energy, etc.
What can I do for you?
Alright, commando, swing wide.
You
We
betcha.
do not want you facing the primary firepower coming from up the hill. The other thing, like, one of the reasons I watch other people's channels is because every time I see someone else play this game, I learn something new or get ideas. And I've been struggling with commandos because I always seem to get them, like, blasted apart real easily. Part of the reason is I frontline them unintelligently, but the other reason is I don't give them enough survivability. Like, I max out the armor on all the mechs, but really I should be giving them like ECM, stealth armor, stuff to make them extremely difficult to hit. Right, he's got the Slayer's Cage. Turn your searchlight on, and you get up into the woods too.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of if we do get to
Commander.
these higher,
Yep.
skull missions, if the commando makes it into one, I want it to have a chance to survive, and so likely to need
What do you need?
to place some stealth and ECM in it to make it a more difficult target and possibly the largest, engine possible to give it the running and evasion necessary. Alright. Now, Happy with his Thumper artillery is just going to come sit over here in this far corner and wait his turn. Mode artillery or direct or flak. Oh. Firing directly at flying targets in line of sight. -3 accuracy. Artillery is -7 accuracy. And direct is -4 accuracy at short range. Interesting. And we have shape charge and regular Thumper explosive ammo. Okay. 14 shots. Hopefully we can knock the enemies out in so many turns, right? And we've got our Sand Devil, which we want to get into open ground. This is some not great terrain for our hovercraft. The mountains and highlands make it difficult for them to keep their speed up,
I hear ya.
which means they don't get all of the evasion bonuses that they would like to have. Alright, Commando. Yeah, one of the reasons I do not hit the hover APC. One of the reasons I end up frontlining with Commando is because they do run fast, and so they get up within...
Everything I've got.
Oh, I landed the handheld rifle shot. They do get up to be able to tango with the enemy very easily because
I've got eyes on hostile
he just shot a building.
They're heading your way.
Oh, thanks, Darius. That was so helpful. I wouldn't have known they were there if you hadn't told me. Alright.
Acknowledge.
Oops, that isn't where I wanted to move him. But we are going to drop one of these tandem rockets onto this Hetzer with our grenade launchers. Three or four hits, not very strong. I'm going to take him out quick. He's got quite a few SRM6s, which means he can do a lot of damage. He's also got thick armor. Yeah, the urban mech R60s cannot move fast at all. But their autocannons pack a significant punch if you let them hit you.
Copy that.
Or if they're able to hit you, I should say. We messed with the tag laser there.
Awaiting orders.
You are going to reserve, actually. We generally want our battle armor to move after our APC. So the APC can move and dump the battle armor out, and then continue on their way.
Waiting for orders.
So how do we want to move up? We want to get into cover. I know we're sprinting, but we'd rather sprint and be in cover and have a slightly worse shot than be standing out in the open and take a full salvo of shots. Sure, go deal with him or not.
No shooting.
You're gonna drop the Fenrir off to fight these vehicles. What's our armor like on this guy? 65, 100, 150? Yeah. Shooting some machine guns into the vedette. Their hunter is gonna go with his LRM-20. I probably should take him down next. The LRM-20 is gonna be a big pain. Yeah, that's what. Ooh, 6 damage. Is that LRM-20 Zeus?
I'm listening.
Alright, Warrior. That's a good hit chance onto the Hetzer.
Going.
After he drops these missiles, he's gonna swing around and try and get behind these guys, I believe.
Here goes everything.
Alright, there's the Hetzer
That
down.
one's done first.
Nice. We should be happy in the, what's this, Karnov, and then the Sandal. Oh boy. Ouch. Okay, Scimitar is about to turn his side.
Waiting for orders.
Now, if you just fire 34% on that urban mech, yeah. What's the difficulty for weapon accuracy +4, direct +2, obstructed +2? Why is direct plus? Oh, okay. Let's. If we change it to direct fire mode, oh, we can't hit him from direct fire mode. Only artillery. Okay. Let's go for it. Not even close. All right, three splash damage. Alright, there's no way to get over here without going through the fire, which is going to cause us some pain. 67% on the hunter. Yeah, we're going to take a little damage through the fire. Probably like 3 or 9 or something. Yeah, like 12, 1 on each part. And then open up with our lasers. Yeah, 3 of them hit. Nice. Max evasion. of 10. Which means we really should get the piloting bonus on all of our hovercraft
Aye, aye.
to... Can we melee him? No. Why? Alright, I'm just gonna come over and shoot the... Oh. We shouldn't have got that close. We now need to... Well, let's see what happens with our mortars.
Affirmative.
Okay. We did not hit ourselves with our mortars. We're very happy about that. I was worried we were going to for a minute.
Receiving you.
Alright, so we get here. Very good shot onto the hunter. Kind of protected from everybody else's line of sight. Our left side actually took the big hit somehow. Okay. Oh, really want a side shot on him.
Confirmed.
Nice big hit with the dead fire missiles. Alright, Dervish is moving. It's LRM's coming in on the Cattlemaster. Ooh, big hit. Big hit.
I can't take much more of this.
Yeah, okay, starting over.
Awaiting
Finrear
order.
going again. We're actually going to back. Actually, what happens if we stand and shoot? 63%. Alright. We back up. We take a slightly lower hit chance. Build up some evasion. We have 7 shots. Go ahead and fire it.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Structure is exposed, and the hunter's down. Nice.
Mech destroyed.
One less LRM launcher firing at us. Urban Mech didn't have a shot.
Ready for orders.
Continue to
Location confirmed.
try and keep the line of sight broken from those guys up the hill. And we'll go ahead and drop our rockets onto this guy.
Go.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright.
Mech destroyed.
Just
I'm out of
their
short range missiles.
APC with the machine guns.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, sprint here now. How about there?
Pedal to the metal.
We want to keep your evasion up. You're not going to have a great shot. 17%. Yeah. Keeping the rifle firing just because we probably won't run out of ammo in this 2-skull mission.
Yes, Commander. On my way.
Yeah, Dervish 1S. Alright, Dervish versus Dervish. Let's
Target acquired.
fire away. Plus, we have the sensor mines.
Standing by.
Alright, 2 black. Also going to attack their Dervish. Got cover. We're in the woods. Not bad for the long-range missiles. You always hope, you cross your fingers, that the,
Right here. Mm-hmm.
what's it called? The tandem rockets will trigger a ammo explosion with their internal structure shots. That's the hope anyways.
Here we go.
But very rarely.
Orders.
Very rarely. Okay, we're gonna move our hover APC over to here for the Finrear to mount up next turn. And we've got an Urban Mech taking a shot. No shot for the Urban Mech. I guess they're letting their what's it called? To recoil wear off to increase their odds of hitting. 10%, 21%, 26%. Yeah, save the rockets, take a shot with the light rifle. No hit. It was a 1 in 4, which is not bad odds for super long range shot. And when you got plenty of ammo, you take the 1 in 4s. Ooh. 1 hit on the scimitar while aiming for our hover APC. They must have gotten really bad. Okay, so the Thumper's in the forward firing arc for this guy. They must have gotten bad sensor rolls or something. 34% on the urban mech. Alright, let's see this hit chance again. Weapon accuracy +4. Direct +2. And if we indirect, is it a better... Do we take the indirect penalty? Indirect is +3. Okay, so it's worse to indirect, but there's still a penalty to direct fire, which is kind of weird, but...
Firing.
Oh, good hit there. A little damage across both of them. Alright, Cattle Master. Yeah, big hit in the shoulder. Come hide behind this wall here and launch our grenade launchers. 13%, 2%. Yeah, we'll take the little 13% against the dervish.
Affirmative.
Yep. No luck. Cattlemaster's mostly just been a meat shield on this mission for 1 or 2 salvos from the enemy. Ouch. He's hit both shots with that PPC. He's a gunner. Okay, so he's got high gunnery skills. That kind of makes sense as to why.
Hey,
Can we get up here? We can, but we'd rather... Oh. Interesting. So we're gonna go towards the main, or the reinforcement group. We're actually gonna fire backwards. Probably. What's our hit chance against the other guy? 9%, yeah. Fire backwards at this skulker.
firing alpha strike.
Alright. So Texas and Frost are going. We'll shoot with Frost first. Is it 47%? Yeah. Go ahead, take another solid shot at the dervish. We don't need the remote sensors. Alright, structure exposed. Doing some internal damage.
Reporting critical hit. Commander,
Go ahead and mount up the hover APC.
confirm.
And that's done for you. Whoops. Alright, T-Bone.
What can I do for you?
And the commando, you can come finish off this guy. Not gonna have good evasion, which is probably a mistake. But we have a good hit chance to finish off the skulker. Less than 95 armor. Oh, nice. I was gonna say, I'm not sure that we have enough firepower to get through that much armor with just the commando, but it seems like we did. So we have 60 just from the SRMs, 25 is from the medium laser. Ouch. So that's 85 plus the
Waiting for orders.
some amount from the what's it called? From the handheld rifle, which is like 30 or 45, so we do have over 100. Wait, terrible hit chance. Why is that? We are right, PPC hit. Alright, we'll just go ahead and we've got plenty of missiles. We will launch them at this dervish. Taking another 20, 30 points of armor off.
I'm listening.
Oh, almost a bad shot. Let's go ahead and punish this dervish for walking in our direction. That was a weak hit. 16 damage total. Ooh, we do not want the warrior to get hit by the autocannons. Alright, let's try another artillery strike against the dervish with our Thumper. Nothing. Okay, so far 3 shots, only 1 has been effective. Jab the hover APC through the woods. Fire a machine gun. 1 damage with that.
Waiting for orders.
I mean, part of the problem is we need a
Roger, Skipper. Taking it.
pilot with higher gunnery and some affinity to the actual... Oh, his gun jammed. That's why he didn't shoot it. Okay. Need some affinity to the
Engaging target.
aircraft. Once we get that, I think the
Move order received.
Thumper will be more useful. But again, it also only has 14 shots, which we have to think about if we're entering into any sort of extended engagement
Confirmed.
and the higher up missions. Ooh, got a hit with the grenade. How nice. Swing the scimitar wide. And do we hit the urban mech? I think we do. While his gun's jammed, go ahead and give him dead fire missiles.
What now?
Sand Devil can move up and focus on this urban mech. He is, he's 1 AC-10 shot away from getting blasted. Alright, his AC-10 is jammed as well. Okay, that's why they haven't been firing. Their guns are jammed. Or they're out of ammo. I think they probably jammed, more than likely. But Cyclone still got that annoying PPC. Okay. And a single PPC shot to blow up our chopper. That's a bit of an annoyance.
Commander? On my way.
Commando so far has taken no hits. He's been playing it kind of safe. 20%, 28%. We'll take the 28% shot.
Firing on target.
No luck.
Recycling for another shot.
Alright, vampire. We want shot on this dervish. Only 20%. Still suffering from the ECM jamming. Don't know how long that lasts. Oh, did we really hit the sand devil? That should have been impossible. Very annoying too. Alright.
Standing by.
You are just going to reserve. Alright. Frost. Keep up the pressure onto their dervish or hit this urban mech. I think we keep the pressure up on the dervish. No, it's a slightly worse shot. Fire the sensors again.
Here it comes.
We are doing some internal damage. We crit the LRM-10.
That hit something good.
Should reduce its accuracy. Ooh, we get a nice rear shot on this other urban mech. Thank you kindly for showing your back. We'll go ahead and drop 1 barrage of rockets at it. Ammo explosion? No. Okay, we got a heat sink though. did get a
Ready for orders.
heat sink destroyed. We will sprint our cattle master out, but keep him kind of in cover.
Just running.
Not trying to lose all of his weapons. Sure, fire your rockets. Shouldn't be too many turns left, and you're having trouble closing the distance anyway. We've got some structure damage. Alright,
I'm here.
now Foxtrot.
On my way.
Closing into the hill. Both your machine guns are jammed. Alright. Gonna fly the Karnov forward, but we don't want to get hit by that PPC. We're not firing at... Oh, that's what we're doing. We drop the sensor mines, and then we fire the artillery and clear them out. Oh, we got the eject out of the dervish with an artillery shot. Nice. That's nice. We might be able to pick up backup dervish from this. And we need a new mech for Gale. Ouch. Well, we actually kind of prefer that, even though he can't take a lot of hits. We want the APC, who has 2 machine guns, to... Can we kick him? No, we can fire from where we're at. We're gonna get in his rear arc. Anyway, we want the APC that has no, real firepower
Confirmed.
to take the, hit to its accuracy and its sensors, because its job isn't to do any damage. Its job is to ferry the battle armor around. Alright, we're in close with these two, so we won't be firing the Thumper artillery much anymore. Oh wait, we have there. So we've got a shot here, but we've got a rear shot on this urban mech, who's got very light rear armor. That's already been hit a little bit. Ooh, destroyed 4 of his heat sinks. Eject? Eject? Nope. Alright.
Standing by.
How was that a rear shot, but you shooting from here isn't a rear shot? You know what? That's... It is what it is. We're just gonna continue to climb the hill and shoot at his autocannon. Alright, unsteady, evasive,
Commander.
vampire. We're probably gonna friendly fire a little bit here, but we're okay with that. Should end this urban mech's career. Alright, don't friendly fire, don't. Yep, 1 friendly fire shot into the Sand Devil. Enemy is...
Yes, Commander.
Frankly, they're finished. 20%, 2%. Alright. Fire on him.
Copy that.
Just rain clouds of damage.
Yes, Commander.
Cattle Master. You're not shooting past 2 friendlies. I don't care how juicy the shot on that urban mech's back is. Go ahead and drop your rockets on this Cyclone. Nope. And we grenaded our Fenrir. Oops.
I'm out of short-range missiles. Receiving.
Alright, now you can fire on the urban mech. Close our distance and try a direct shot, or we could try a direct shot at the Cyclone actually. Direct, 65%. Yeah, so this direct, let's see. This one does not have a direct penalty. I guess we're within range. All right, let's go ahead. Hope we don't hit the.
It's a hard hit there.
Ooh, nice.
Moving armor.
Didn't hit the fin
Aye,
rate,
aye.
did we? No, we didn't. Okay. Back up a step.
Confirmed.
Shoot him in the back.
Firing a full salvo.
Alright, we've done
Reporting critical hit.
quite a bit of damage. Okay, we got him to eject too. Nice. So we've got a Cyclone
Yes, Commander.
sitting out there. Yeah, why didn't the Sand Devil have a rear shot from there? I guess it's too low to the ground, which would make it unable to see over the hill. Alright, urban mech down.
That's a kill.
Now imagine you lose your Whitworth and you come back after a stay in the hospital and they hand you an urban mech to drive. How do you feel? You feel pretty crap. So we're not going to do that to Gale. We're going to try and find him something a little better. We're going to drive our hover APC away from the urban mech. It already took a big hit in the front. Don't want it to take another one. But these guns did unjam. Alright, his gun's still not unjammed, I guess. Or he just only ever had one shot of ammunition. Dead fire ammo, stand and shoot, 56%, yep.
Confirmed. Firing.
Heat sinks destroyed,
Take that.
big hits all around.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, can you get me any shots onto... You can from here, alright. Open those lasers up. We prefer to replace the Sand Devil with something a little better.
Targeting. For an alpha
It
strike.
is a primitive one, which means it's primitive armor.
Hell yeah.
So even though it shows in the mech bay as having 500 armor, it actually has 2/3 of that.
Commander.
So closer to under 400, I believe.
Firing everything I've got.
Alright, leg down on this urban mech.
Critical hit, Commander.
Should be a knockdown, probably an ejection. Let's see. No, but his AC-10 ammo was destroyed, so he
Commander.
wasn't out of ammo. He just had a gun jam. And we will take the headshots.
Got it.
Even though we don't need them, it's probably just going to blow it up. Yep,
Let's do this.
there he goes. Alright,
Hostile eliminated.
not bad, not
Mission
bad.
successful.
That was a welcome relief of an easy mission, even with our light mechs and our sort of second stringers, after the slog that was all the 4 skull and 3.5 skull missions of the previous campaign. Alright, so we get 891,000 C-bills. We've got some decent salvage that we'll be able to get out of this. We might have lost the warrior, which we could replace hopefully with a... Oh right, so we have the dervish, we have the cyclone. Which cyclone is this? The 3 energy hardpoints. It's built around the Magma 210 XL engine. Indo steel chassis. Mag Fire PPC and a pair of Magna medium lasers. And a Guardian ECM suite with an additional double heatsink. Okay, so it's got some good equipment inside of it. Might be down here. Ooh, advanced optics. Yes, please. We are going to take some pieces of the Durish, most likely. But we wanted to come down and see if there was anything else we wanted. And the advanced optics is high on the list. FTL, follow the leader. Target is hit, every missile in the flight will hit it. Upon receiving a critical hit, any remaining ammunition will explode. Alright, so follow the leader is basically whenever you hit, all the ammo hits. I forgot to look up listen kill ammo. Somebody could tell me in the comments and remind me what it does. I'll go read about it later probably. But we are going to come grab 2 pieces of this dervish. We're looking for a replacement or a bump up from our main dervish. This one gives us an energy and ballistic hardpoint to add, which has case and slave. Nice. Maybe we'll get the other 2 pieces or 3 pieces. Okay. Let's see. We got 1 more piece. A Skulker Scout Car. Don't really care about. Okay, machine guns, basic cockpits. We have 2. We're going to go ahead and sell those. We don't want the 60 rated engine core, and we don't need single heat sink cooling. Probably don't need basic structure either. Yep, we have 2 already. Alright. So that is that. The next episode is likely to be a refit and repair episode, as we have a lot of stuff to do, and we want to kind of, like I was saying before, we need to find a replacement mech for Gale. We may now need to find a replacement VTOL for Bang if the warrior is not salvageable. We'll see. The message from Yang when we get back. Whole lance was damaged. Take 2 days. Okay. Whole lance was damaged in 2 days for repairs. That doesn't sound like. All right. So we didn't lose the warrior in that, even though it got shot down. It was recovered. So we still have the warrior for Bang, although he is now likely to be. No, Gale's out for 54 days, so we don't have to worry about Gale's new mech for quite a while. El Dulce is out longer than his Wolverine. Bang is only out for 15 days. Right, so we gotta get their guts up in case they get shot down again. Right, so, but while we're thinking about it, let's go check through our storage and see what we've got. So still, do we have anything we can put together? Wolfhound parts, Arctic Fox, Badger, Cyclone. Alright, yeah, so while we're looking at this, does it have these Badgers? How much armor do they have? 455. I can't remember if they are, what's it called? APCs or not. Right? Firefly, Mantis, Stiletto, Yellow Jacket. Yeah, so we have 2 Yellow Jackets, one with, they both internal combustion. Yeah, we got one of these parts, Gauss Rifle and 2 Rocket 15s, Heavy Rotary Rifle and 2 Rocket 15s. Yeah, so that was the one we faced, not a Gauss Rifle, but a Heavy Rotary Rifle. That one took down a building in a base defense mission that we had early on. Okay, we've got a weapons carrier. We have Dervish, Prowler, Scorpion, Shadowhawk. Right, so we have 3 Shadowhawk parts total. If we could get 2 more, we could build a Shadowhawk. Right, Drillsing Cavalry. This, I think, has firing ports for possibly. It might have been something else. Right, Blackjack medium-sized Firestarter. The Lindworm Gunship. We were 1 piece away from having this for Bang instead of the Warrior. 4 medium lasers, 2 SRM6s, 2 guided bomb X4s, and an AMS flare. This is a very nice VTOL. It's a 45 turns, so it's actually a medium, not a heavy, but it does a lot of firepower, and something like that getting into the rear of some enemy heavy mechs could really spell some damage for them. So it's the 1 and the 1R. Trace jump jets for C3 save and case protection. Alright. And then the light carrier. A lot of rockets. Okay. Heavy. Oh, we've got some. The Augustus A3 tank. We have. Okay, that's one we picked up those parts through random salvage. 2 different Brutus models, one with 5 missiles and one with 3 lasers and 4 missile launchers. Or 3 energy, I should say. Heliopolis, Merkava, Perseus, Zukov, Cataphract, Jaegermech, Zancudo. Kind of a fire support. Anvil, the Demon main battle tank. Where do we get this? Oh, right. Gauss rifle, I remember that fight. 1 piece for a Manticore, 2 pieces for a Pitbull. And then we've got some various assault-sized. Yep, mobile long tom. Yep. Alright, so nothing to put together. We have quite a few things. Mech bay, swordsman move up. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let all this stuff finish and be ready to go. Let the Wolverine get to the top. You know what? We will do it like this so that all that stuff's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and then we're 5 days deeper into both of those. And let's go ahead and pick our next destination after we check the store. Do we want to buy any of these things before we go? We definitely don't want the Stinger. Do we want any of this equipment? Do you want to sell any equipment? That's the other question, because I don't think we're ever going to use these Inferno SRMs on the battle armor. It's just too low of ammunition. Bolt-ons are always kind of useful. Got flamers, Gauss rifle, light rifle, LRMs, medium lasers, medium pulse lasers. All of these just represent options to us right now. Now, what is the Aryan versus a standard SRM2? 2 recoil plus 1 health. So harder to shoot down from what's it called? For AMS to shoot down. It's a little tougher. Almost like an armored missile. Ooh, we have 2 Streak SRM6s now. Those might be interesting to put on something. I don't think we have found the periphery rifle ammo for the ultralight rotary rifle yet. We have Master and Slaves, and then we have the, oh, we can sell one of these. And then we also have, what's it called? Ballistic accuracy. We might need to put that in. We can sell, we'll sell about 15 of these. And probably 5 heavy jump jets and 4 small jump jets. Protective padding. Right, 0.2. Interesting, interesting. Alright, we need to put the slick suite in something. Right, yeah, so we've got lots of refits, UAV compartments, a lot of refits to do as we travel, after we get all of our mechs back in working order. We can take some time and figure out what needs to go where. So, where do we go next? We've got some flare-ups, but I don't think it's being rated by Liao. Red Skull, 2 Skull. Owned by the Capellans. It's poor. Maybe we go somewhere with decent... Okay, they're rich in mining. I think we go here. Oh, but it's like moons. We really want to find somewhere with, what's that faction? The St. Ives Compact. Okay. 3 skulls, 1.5 skulls. This is where we want to go, right here. 37 days of travel. Tropical world. But it gives us some low skull missions to build up some cash, some parts. The travel there will let us get our injuries taken care of and a lot of our mechs back in working order. Alright, bang on some bed. Alright, order to analyze natural remedy. Recover from injury, has falling attacks, low spirits. Alright, that's 14 days. It'll be over before we get where we're going. And we'll get one more chance at an RnR upgrade.
You just completed those upgrades.
Need to keep at least 1.2 million in the bank. Right, we're getting the tech point and the morale to have the high capacity power conduits. And then we can focus on getting our engines up so our travel times can get lower. Yep. Alright. Do we hit another financial? Right, so we get to where we're going 9 days before the financial report. Let's see. I'm gonna pause right here. Right, 1 day and then pause. Alright. So the only mech current, so we've got 2 of these refits that were not fully complete. Repair the LRM-10. I will take a look at you again in a minute. Come on. And you, what's wrong with you? Your arm's probably like screwy or something and needs more repair. Yep, why don't you just fix it as part of the auto repair? Come on, game. 0 days, really?
Right.
Okay, so let's take a look at the Wolverine. Currently has FCS Jam, which is +1 gunnery, negative 33% jam chance. What's a jam chance on Gauss rifle? Don't know, might even not be something that needs to be there. But we can put advanced optics, which gives +1 ranged accuracy. Yeah, take off the chaff countermeasures, give him advanced optics. +2 accuracy with ballistic weapons. That might just be better than the jam chance modifier. It might be jam on the Sentinel. He's got heavy ferrofibrous and endosteel. Double heat sinking. Slick Sweep. +1 piloting. Maybe he gets this. +3 sight sensors, +1 initiative tactics. Yeah, so he's kind of gonna be our... Oh, and sensor sniper. Yeah, like he's gonna be our sniper mech. He's just getting all the good stuff here. No, don't need that. Nope. Alright, yep. Give him the good stuff there. Alright, Sentinel. He has the autocannon, +1 autocannon, -1 recoil. Now, is that better than the jam chance? What's the jam chance? 15% jam chance. That could make him have no jam chance. So that might be worth doing. But we're gonna leave the rockets on him. Does he have a cooling problem? He doesn't really have a cooling problem. I think we'd rather have him have the autocannon accuracy bonus. He hits pretty hard that way. Who's got all our energy weapons? He's got 4. Medium, large, medium, medium. He has fire control clan, which is +1 gunnery. But is the energy crit better? +1 energy accuracy. I think we'll save that for something that's firing PPCs. He's got melee, he's got missile accuracy, and ECM. And he needs double heatsink cooling. Alright. He doesn't have the space for double heatsinks because he's got jump jets. But he really does need the double heatsinks. I think we have to take the jump jets out to put the double heatsink in. Or actually it should go over here. Which gives him 2 tons to work with. Which means we might be able to... Yes, now he's at -32 heat. Might be able to go to 4 LRM-10s. Oh, now he's 1 ton over. Okay. How do we do this? Do we take a bin of ammo out? 7 tons for that LRM-15. 10 tons for that. 5 tons and 2 tons. We only have the 4 hard points. Do we take a ton of armor off? We might. Let's see. Is there anything else we can do with him? He's already got the heavy ferrofibrous. He's already a little slow with the 225 engine. 4.6. ECM is kind of important. 1 ton. However, yeah, so if we take... Alright, so let's take a look at his armor again. Alright, if we take the legs down to 115, 105, take that down to 55, and each of those down a single point and 1 point down there. That's probably doable. Yep, so that bumps up his firepower. And his heat efficiency is now fantastic. Aren't worried about heat at all. Do we have better sensors we can give you? No, we gave them to the other guy. Better cockpit? No. Okay. So that's our dervish getting worked on.
On it. I'll let you know when
Now
it's
the
done.
Ostal. The LRM-15, double heatsink, AMS flare, UAV compartment. Right. We can give him... What was the Blue Jay? Oh, is this a single use? Tag and a Thumper shell. This one has tag and C3 and ECM. Alright, yeah, we'll put him... Cannot add magpie to left towards component is not permitted. Can we do this? How do we put him in? Provides an alternate unit from systems that deploy this item is consumed upon use. Oh, so we just have this on here, And then we hold shift as we deploy to select one of the ones in our inventory. Nice. Okay, so we can bring any of the ones we want. We just need them in this inventory, and it drops them. Okay. Okay. That's pretty neat. Alright. So who else needs a UAV compartment? The Sentinels already got what it needs. The Swordsman has both his torso things. Do we switch one of them to a UAV compartment? Oh, he doesn't have two. Okay. Can only carry 4 tons. This is a 0-ton thing. Go ahead and throw that in there. Wait, that changed. It didn't change. Okay, I thought it changed his like armor or something. Alright, fantastic. So now he's got a UAV compartment as well.
Right. I'll get it in the
The
schedule.
Cattle Master. Can we do anything with you? You have heavy industrial armor, carrying a lot of rockets, but not nearly as many as you could. You're only carrying 4 tons worth. We could put a tandem 20 on you. Really bump your firepower up for a single shot anyways. And we could give you some Indo steel. So we could bump your armor all the way up. Not that it's completely beneficial. Oops. Alright, that gives us a whole ton to work with. So we could swap SRM4 for an SRM6. The 2 tons of grenade launcher could become... Yeah, that'd be hilarious if we could put a Thumper or a sniper on this, but we can't. We did have that mortar. I think we sold it though. Yeah. Could we put a medium rifle? It's 5 tons. Each of these is 1 ton. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, we'll leave that for now, but we probably will try and swap this medium laser out for a large, for a medium pulse laser. There we go. Kind of a short range, but it bumps up the firepower a bit. Can do 208 when he drops his rockets for 1 turn. He can pull a big hit, roughly. Alright. Little improvement for our Cowmaster.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
The Wasp. What do we do with you? Nothing for now. Firebee, can we improve you at all? You're full up on damage. Do slightly less damage, but 100% crits. The Valiant, if it's going internal, will crit every time. Area Ferrovirus and Indosteel combat computer. Nice. Could give you double heat sinking, but you're already -4 heat. Don't want to waste double heat sinking on that. We could give you a UAV compartment or some more rockets. You've got plenty more you can carry. Tandem rocket 5 times 3. How's that sound? Maybe a bolt-on iRocket 15 instead of a 5. There we go. Firebee's firepower is up. Always look for these little improvements you can make.
I'll let you know when that's done.
And then the Commando. Oh, the Commando. Alright, he's mostly maxed out on his armor. Carrying capacity is all dedicated to this handheld rifle. Could reduce his jam chance and increase his gun rate. We could give him stealth armor, but then he couldn't carry the handled rifle. Okay. And he would need to have Beagle Probe. So ultimately, it would reduce his firepower by a lot to increase his survivability. I don't think we care about the commander that much to do that. Alright, so let's take the Firestarter back down. Care about the Fire Bee and the Sword and the Dervish and the Ostler and the Wolverine way more than the rest of those. Alright. Goggles, bridges on this deck, you know, I'll still see the sideline of the med bay. Still order some entertainment. I just thought you might appreciate some of this. No lasting consequences. Okay, so there wasn't really a bonus to that. So hopefully we just avoided some negatives. That just kind of feels weird.
I wrapped up
Alright.
that job you asked for, Commander.
So the last mech we can really take a look at here is the Firestarter, which has been suffering. Okay, yeah. Alright, just go ahead, you know, like, don't replace anything and don't tell me that it needs replacing. Right, he had a 180. He's down to nothing right now. Right, so 180 comes in at 9 tons, and a 170 comes in at 8. That would give him 5.7, and this would give him 5.8. I think 5.7's fine to get that extra ton back. Means we need a heatsink over here. So we lost a medium laser, 2 medium lasers, and bolt-on rockets. Alright. Now, he's got heavy industrial armor. But if we replace it with ferrofibrous... Oh, can't even have the bolt-on rocket times 20. So what if we just put some Indo-steel structure on here? And give him those points of armor in the back. Can we give him some PPCs? Yes, we can. Okay. Can we give him 2 PPCs? Almost. Maybe we take off the tag barrage. We give him the energy crit and energy accuracy. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Take off those. Give him ferrofibrous armor. And we're only 0.9 away. Take off the jump jets. And now we are double PPC, but our heat sinking is terrible. But we could give him heat sink kit clan. No, we don't have double heat sinks. Okay, so how do we do this? So plus 30 heat to fire 2 of these. Do we? Alright, so maybe we don't fire 2 PPCs. Maybe we fire 1 PPC. A pulse laser. And a large laser. No, that's just as bad. Alright, so then 2 pulse lasers. And we just load them down with heat sinks. Nope, can't do that. Alright, so this heat is awful. Still, 15. don't have any more double heat sinking kits. PPCs are just crap when it comes. So maybe PVC and large laser. Oh, that's 18 heat because large laser is 18 heat or 24. What was the energy weapon heat reduction? Do we have any of that somewhere? I don't know why I was thinking we had that. Guess not. Okay. So I do want to put a PPC on this thing. Why? Don't know. Just seems like fun. Right, diverse optics. Weapon damage is plus or minus 5. It's 12 heat. Ooh, we could put the light lasers in. Because they have significantly reduced heat generation. So our damage is not very high. Yeah, and then we could leave the support barrage in and still add enough heat sinking to keep it cool. And then we can come back over here and add 3.5 tons of rockets. iRocket times 5. Or do we just throw flamer in it? Just for fun. No. That takes our heat back up. Yes, maybe we just give this guy PPCs. Or not. I'd love to just give him a double PPC loadout, but we don't have the double heatsink kits for it. So we're not going to do that just now. We are going to... He had 2 medium lasers. We are probably going to put the induced steel on him though. And give him... Alright, we gotta put our engine back in. Standard fusion engine. Maybe we make him a little faster. Maybe give him a 220. Makes him a nice 6'9" run. Or run walk. 225, change that any? 6'10", what a 240. It's gonna be one fast Firestarter. 710. And he could still take... Oh, and he doesn't need 2 of these heat sinks anymore. Which means it's now super fast. And could take, well actually I'll put a large laser. Ooh. No, we'll put, what did he lose? He lost 2 medium lasers. So we could just put a, alright, so put the diverse optics, pulse laser, heat sinking back in. Alright, so maybe not pulse laser then. It's just too much weight on those for not enough reward. Maybe just diverse optics for both, just for fun. But they run a little hotter than the regular medium lasers. That's what part of the problem is. Okay. So just regular medium lasers. And then one more heatsink would be heat neutral. And then we can throw some more jump jets in. Make him a jumpy boy. and some eye rockets. So 0.25 over. If we swap that medium laser for a small heavy laser clan, what's our jump? 4 hexes. Right, so we can still jump behind people. You know what? Let's make this a jumpy guy. He's still a runner, but he's also a jumper. And then a jump of 6, 710 sprint move. So maybe we actually make this a 225. It's a 610. That gives us that quarter of a thing back. Yeah, so you're watching me like mentally work through this. He's got 610, so we can put a bolt-on tandem rocket times 3. He can be a backstabber. Right, and we're putting the energy crit in. So we can swap the small heavy laser clan for a small pulse laser. And now the heat's a little better. The laser, so we have the ER medium for hitting things at some sort of range. Then we can hop behind people and shoot them. Yeah, looks good. Only 341,000, 4 days. Firestarter is now sort of a backstabber rocket mech similar to the Sentinel. And I think that's all the changes we're going to do before we get to our next destination. We are going to go ahead and wait for all the travel to complete.
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
See if there's anything interesting in the store. There we go. Ooh, Hetzer. Piece of a Clint. Mongoose. A Scorpion. A piece of an Orion. Okay, SRM, 2 SRM 6s on the Scorpion. It's battle armor parts. AC-10 Hetzer. I think we have a piece of a Clint. Don't know about the other things. Light rifle. Carrying 20 shots. We'll go ahead and buy those for our battle armor. Oh right, we need to take a look at a combat shotgun. Regular LBX AC5. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and buy that too. Handheld medium rifle, another one of those. Alright, so a Canary. Drone, EWS, and stealth armor has no weapons that could raise its signature. Can EWS ping with rate of 30 meters. Because that's just a hard to hit UAV. But I like the ones with the east. Flak ammo for an AC5. We'll buy a bit of that.
New equipment available.
Alright. That's all we're doing for now. We will try and take some easy missions, gather some parts for a new mech for Gale while he recovers, and then look for another flare-up to help the Capellans take over the galaxy. Thank you for watching. It has been an experience, and we're now past our first 50 missions of the campaign. We're going to start trying to see if we can't get some better mechs to look for some tougher flare-ups and take some more challenging campaign-style missions like that. Thank you for watching. If you've got some comments on some better ways to refit the mechs with the parts I have available, or if you think I should assign different pilots to different mechs for a certain reason or make better piloting ability upgrades, let me know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.